Happy New Year! We're back.
New Year.
We're all back. Well, most of us. Chucho, of course.
Chucho is resting because he's been a little tired because he's been playing along with Chula.
Yes, as we head into the new year, welcome to Chris and Edmi's Kitchen.
Happy
Season
New
2.
Year. Yes.
Is it season 2? I don't know. This is
Year 2.
one really long dream. I have another word for it, but we'll call it one long dream. But Tula's here with us, Chucho's resting. But I have to say, the two of them, oh my goodness, a cat and a dog, they have been getting along famously. I mean,
It's
so...
been 1 month. In 1 month, they have
Never fight.
yes to play along.
Oh, they play.
Give each other kisses.
Here's your playing. You can see how they
Yes,
play. They
yes.
play so nicely, don't they?
And they get along so well.
I'm going to get myself a whistle and a black and white striped shirt to be the referee, and we go from there. Because this little innocent little thing, she does like flying tackles at Chucho.
Poor Chucho is, and she just.
He's amazingly patient, though.
He's so sweet with her.
With that being said, welcome. Thanks again for joining us, and thank you for all of the support from last year. As we got started right around the time of the onset of our COVID.
And we hope that this year is so much better than
It would
the
be nice.
past one, and more healthier, and with
More
many
optimistic.
more surprises to
That's right.
come.
Anyway, speaking of surprises,
Yes,
look what we have here. This is something I've been trying to get somebody here to cook in for quite some time. It's called that tagine.
Tagine. It's a Moroccan device.
Device
you
for
can
cooking.
say.
Right.
It's made of clay.
Is it the device that's called tagine or the dish that's cooked in it is a tagine?
I would say it's both. This is called a tagine, and whatever you cook in it is called a tagine. But it depends. You can have a tagine lemon and olives. A tagine.
Lemon and olives. Just lemon and olives? I go hungry if that's the tagine.
Well, whatever you cook in the tagine, you
Insert
usually
dirty
eat it
look,
with.
by the way. There he is. No, but I should say, I'm sorry.
No, whatever. It's a tagine, and whatever recipe it is that you cook in the tagine.
Okay.
So this is called a tagine. The recipe, it's the recipe itself. Like you can have tagine with lemon, chicken and lemon. You can have tagine, beef or whatever,
remember.
other stuff.
Well, the funny thing about it, so this was a gift I gave to you kind of early on in our relationship. One of the first dates we went on
My favorite, second date.
was you took me to a Moroccan restaurant
Yes.
in the village.
Yeah.
And I had
Because
never
I'm
had.
a modern woman, I do that.
Here we go. I should not have opened up that can of worms. But you opened me up to the concept, like, try a tagine. I'm like, tagine? What is this tagine? It's, because I guess it's spelled T-A-G-I-N-E, tagine. But it's a tagine. But
Yeah.
it was amazing. It was delicious. And then, I know you wanted to sort of start cooking that way. But I think we've used the tagine
A few times.
twice. So that, does twice count? When we go to 3 today, it'll be a few. So this will make it a few times. But there was a whole concept going on for the show, to show you how everything's on the fly here. And we're coming out of the holidays, we're a little disjointed yet, we're not really together, there's not a whole, together on the concept of what the show's going to be. Yes, and Tula's like our vacuum, she just eats anything that falls on the floor, which could be a little dangerous for a puppy. But we started out, you wanted to make a sazon.
Yes.
Which
Because
is?
I don't want to keep on buying Sazón because sometimes, most of the times they have MSG and I don't want to do it.
Right.
So Sazón is like a basic mix of spices in the Puerto Rican cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which in this dish right now we have what?
which in this dish we have
I see.
anato or achiote, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, oregano, salt, and pepper. And we just put it all together, and that's your sazon. That's your mix of spices. It's like an Indian garam masala. No, she's gonna start sneezing.
The only thing I smell right now.
Oregano,
No. You know me.
cumin,
There you go.
cumin. You say cumin or cumin?
Cumin, cumin, I don't know, whatever it is.
Cumin.
The stuff I don't really particularly like the smell of, not so much the taste.
No.
The smell is.
But
just,
we use the sazon on everything, on stews, on soups, on basically to rub it
Right.
in the meat, whatever meat you do. And what I'm gonna do is kind of a recipe, a Moroccan recipe, but I'm not gonna go full with it because I'm just gonna rub the chicken in the sazon.
I love to watch you rub the chicken. So instead of a Puerto Rican dish, it's a Puerto Rican dish. Get it, Moroccan?
Wow.
I'm right on point again. This new year, I didn't miss a
Jokes
beat.
are getting better,
I'm
better.
right there with the really good jokes. Anyway, so it's mixy time of the seasonings, correct?
It is. So we just got these little mason jars, very little, so that I can do just exactly what I want. I don't have like a big jar for a little bit of mixing. So I'm just gonna do this because it makes it easier. So I'm just gonna start with it doesn't matter the order because all is gonna be mixed
So
together.
that's the Tin Man's hat.
Exactly.
Or funnel, one or the other.
The funnel.
Okay. So we're mixing in that. The first thing is what was it?
That's the anato.
Anato.
Or achiote.
What do you mean by or?
Because in Spanish we call it achiote in Puerto Rico, so I don't know in other places how they call it.
Okay.
So we're gonna call with the cumin here. And some salt that went along the way. It's 1 tablespoon for everything except 2 tablespoons of oregano.
That's what I was going to ask. So 1 tablespoon of all those ingredients except for the oregano.
So what we do now is we close it. And we shake, 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 shake. And we mix it all together. And that's it. Look how pretty this thing is.
Oh, very nice. We bought those, by the way, without realizing they had hearts on them.
But now you do.
I know they do.
Sazón with love.
It was meant to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ready? Everybody's having a little wine. Real quickly, you're having a, what is it? That's the...
It's a viejo feo. It's a rosé from Chile. And I really, really like it.
Yeah,
I think we talked about it before.
Yeah, we have. It's very dry. It's good for a rosé.
Yeah. So
I'll get to mine in a second.
this is it.
What do you have?
Easy. We just mix it up.
Easy peasy.
And we're just gonna rub it up in the chicken. Let me just mix it even.
So we have
more.
chicken thighs because the meat's a little sweeter. It's a little better in terms of in the tagine to use thighs, I think. Than,
Yeah.
I mean, you can use whatever you want.
And you know, in the tagine, because the air flows around it, that's why it's coned like that.
It cooks in a dome.
It cooks like that. Everything just cooks really, really.
It's like a clay-made convection oven.
Everything cooks and everything is so tender and.
So, you know, because
Sweet,
obviously,
sweet.
being the world traveler, of course, before you get to say, I was there, somewhere I really want to go, which is Morocco, particularly Marrakesh and
I want to go
Casablanca.
again.
But you did go there.
Yes.
So did you have...
Oh, of course.
tagine? No.
Of course. I mean, it's one of the most basic things that you'll have, but the tagine recipes just, there's so much stuff. Because it's like almost everything that you can do in a stew, you cook it here. So there's so many different recipes and things that you can do in the tagine that it's...
So any restaurant you would go to, there'd be sort of a...
Oh, any Moroccan restaurant, there will always be a tagine.
Okay, so now we have the chicken thighs.
Yes.
They're very heavily seasoned in the Sazón.
Yeah.
We want to put about the tagine. Because this is kind of a clay or ceramic made pot to go directly on flame. No bueno, as they don't say in Morocco, but
You have to use
a heat transfusion.
transfusion.
Yeah.
So that the heat doesn't go directly into the clay.
So
Okay?
this little mechanism will handle that, so you don't have the direct flame on here, otherwise you'll end up cracking your tagine. Nobody wants a cracked tagine.
Okay, so we're just gonna put
Adding olive oil? Okay.
We're gonna add
Yes.
some garlic, like 3 cloves of garlic.
3
cloves
cloves.
of garlic.
We don't want the new year to change how we say cloves. I mean cloves. I mean cloves. I'm going to start saying cloves. this year.
Cloves.
That's my new thing.
Some rind of the lemon.
Lemon rind.
Some, this is like half a lemon because we only have 3 pieces of chicken. I'm not gonna use that for the point.
This is a little odd. Lemon with sazon?
Oh, polite. You can use whatever you want.
Okay.
Some olives.
That's what she said. Olives.
Some olives.
A little pimento and the green olives. Green olives with pimentos
Because they come with
included.
it, so you just throw
They come with it.
So let's put the chicken in there.
Would you like a fork?
Oh, let's do it with the hand.
It's not in the budget so far for
The
2021. The
flavor
forks,
is
the
in
forks
the
are out of the
hand.
budget right now. So
So let's put it in there.
there's a rat running around my feet. Oh no, never mind, that's Tula.
Tula. So we're gonna let that cook. We're gonna cover it, but I'm gonna add a few other things. I'm just gonna do it because I know you always get scandalized.
She just
about
walked
everything.
off camera, started grabbing things that were not in the script
I'm
because
not
we are
example
heavily
because
scripted here.
You're covering me.
You walked out of the camera.
No, when you talk to camera, I'm behind you. So
It's all yours. Go ahead.
people can't see.
I gotta pour another glass of
anyway,
wine.
we're gonna add a little bit of turmeric all around it, just to be healthy, just like a half a teaspoon.
Trying to
Watch
slow down
out.
your inflammation.
Exactly.
Kitchen
A little
vacuum
bit.
is right at your feet, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to walk around the kitchen because she gets in between your legs, and I'm always afraid of stepping on her or whatever. And a little bit of cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Just a little bit.
Cinnamon?
Just a
You're right. You're shocking me right now. Olives, lemons, cinnamon. I don't know where this is going, kids. Wish us luck for the final product.
and a handful of raisins.
Raisins?
And we're gonna cover it up
Oh, that's it?
and let it cook.
Kind of on a medium heat.
Yes.
You don't want to go high. So we're having two separate conversations right now. Nobody's listening to each other. So anyway, I hear the chicken
Is it
sizzling a
sizzling?
bit. It's sizzling. I'm going to make a little side of green beans, tomatoes, and a little olive oil. And
Because it's the new year. Once again, you know us. We try to be healthy. Somewhere along those lines,
It's
we
been a
just
sloppy.
F it up,
Yeah.
and we get.
It's been a sloppy
Chunky.
couple of weeks.
But it's sloppy with.
Poppy got sloppy.
Look
Oh,
at this.
look at this thing. Anyway, we'll be back on the other side with the tagine chicken done, hopefully, and we'll plate it up.
It's gonna take, but we'll see. But anyway, traditionally, you can eat it. You're supposed to eat it with couscous, the really little thin couscous. And the way they did it is that they did it like in a
That's how I had it
steamed
with-
kind
I had
of
it with
way,
couscous.
and butter. Yeah,
Oh, that sounds good.
so good.
I gotta go out. I'm gonna go out and get some couscous. I'll be right back. You stay here with Dula. Couscous, how
Say
about?
bye.
Okay, we didn't take it to the table because we're still sort of de-Christmasing the apartment. Long story, but we will next time. So, not that we're going to eat standing up, by the way, but we're going to try the tagine
Yes.
chicken that you
And we kind of want to be comfortable, so let's just try it. It's really tender.
Looks very tender.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a little olive. A little onion.
Really good. Wow. Powerful flavors.
Wow.
Right? Strong.
There's a lot going on in here. Yeah, this is one of those, it's got layers of flavors because the lemon is in there towards the end, the citrus, but the sazon is up front.
And the cinnamon also kind of.
And it's a little
goes
hint
in.
which balances the lemon.
I mean, this kind of dish, because such strong flavors, you want to have it either with rice, you can have it with couscous, we can have it even with pasta, something kind of that balance it a little bit. But we're just trying to not eat carbohydrates this week, so. But we won't stop drinking.
Well, what I'm saying, well, besides that, what I'm saying that you're not going to see at home is somebody's going to wrestle for the third thigh because there's only 3. Not 4, not 2, there's 3.
We divide it, because we share.
You know how she shares? If I look away, the plate, it's gone. That's how you normally share. Anyway, with that,
Yes.
clink, buen provecho.
Buen provecho. Happy New Year. Feliz Año Nuevo. And many great things to come this year.
Let's hope it can only get better. Stay well, stay healthy, stay smart, and we'll see you
And
next
keep
time.
eating.
And keep eating, of course. And a little wine.
Buen
Never hurts.
provecho. Good.
I thought you were going to mess up.